welcome back to the Catty G Life. If you're new here, my name is Kayla, and I am a stay-at-home mom. I have she's 17 months old now. So I have one 17-month-old daughter, and today I am just getting started with my spring cleaning. So I'm going to be spring cleaning our whole house, and I'm going to break it up into parts and release it. So definitely make sure you subscribe to my channel and turn on your notifications so you get a notification each time a new part of the spring cleaning series comes out. But today I am starting with our living room and dining room. So I hope you enjoy this, and if you do, please give it a thumbs up. And I would love to connect with you all in the comments and see how your spring cleaning is going. Have you started? What's on your to-do list? White doors like this, they really show like dirt and dust really easily. So I'm just giving these a quick wipe down and making sure that all of those little like divots in are really clean and wiped down, and there's not any dust sitting on those little ledges. And then you might have saw I'm using like the Method all-purpose cleaner inside here, but on the outside of the closet and the knobs and the front door, I did use some Method anti-bac just to kill any of the germs that we might have, because we touch these doorknobs a lot when we come in and out of the house. These are just some clothes for Goodwill, and these are actually some of the clothes that I got out of the nursery when I did the nursery organization video. If you haven't seen that, I'll definitely link it down below. But I'm sorting out some of the spring stuff there that you saw so that I can take it to a consignment store that just opened up near us, and I'm going to see if maybe I can sell some of that stuff that's in better condition. So there are some scuff marks on our walls from putting our shoes in and out on the shoe rack, so I'm just using a magic eraser to kind of quickly get those off, and a magic eraser works perfectly to get any kind of scuff marks or anything off of your walls. So I'm using like a Swiffer duster with the like refillable little duster things on it to dust the bookshelf off really good here. And this isn't actually something I would recommend using, but I am using it just because somehow I got like a ton of these like a long time ago, and so I'm just using them up, which is, you know, part of minimalism, is even though something might not be the best, just to kind of use it up, use what you've got, so you don't just throw something away and buy something else. So I am using all of these Swiffer dusters up before I get a different kind of duster, and the next duster I get will definitely be something where you can just like take it off and wash it, and you're not just like throwing these things away like those Swiffer refillable things, because we are trying not to be like zero waste in our house, but to definitely lower our waste to as small as we possibly can. And so these do create a lot of waste, I've found. So I'm going to be looking for a little bit different alternative. If you use these, I mean, that's totally fine, but it's just something we're trying to work towards in our house. notice that there's just like records scattered all throughout the bottom of our TV stand, and the reason why is right now we are trying to like play all of our records and go through them, just to figure out which ones work, which ones we want to keep, and things like that, to kind of reduce the amount that we have a little bit and just have the ones that we really love. So there's just different piles, and the different piles mean different things, so that's why they're all disorganized under there. I have the hardest time keeping these candles straight in these candle holders. I don't know if it's just me or if other people struggle with that kind of thing, but it's a real struggle over here. So I'm thinking about possibly like lighting them and trying to get some wax down in the bottom to kind of stick them into, and seeing if that helps hold them in a little bit better. So I'm using the Method glass cleaner, and I've just recently started using this. I did have like an aerosol kind before that, and I'm not really sure that I like this glass cleaner that much. I don't know if it's just me. Well, it probably is me. I'm not that great at like cleaning glass and mirrors anyway, but I feel like this is like so streaky. Like you don't see it at first, but then from different angles, I'm just like, wow, there are a lot of streaks. I can especially tell on the mirror, so I'm not sure if it's just me like not doing it right, or if the cleaner isn't as good. So if you've used this cleaner, definitely let me know your opinions on it in the comments, and if you're using a different type of glass cleaner that works really well for you, let me know. down for a nap about this time, and so I knew I had probably maybe 20 or 30 minutes or an hour, you never know what it's going to be, to get the floors done in the living room. So I just went full speed and knocked it out. So because Juniper was napping, I did just decide to use my microfiber mop that I got at Walmart, just instead of my big vacuum cleaner, so that it wouldn't be as loud and maybe she would nap a little bit longer. No judgments here, y'all. I cannot believe how much dirt and dust and like crumbs was in our living room. Like, oh my gosh. So I really like to try to mop with like the grain of the floor or in the direction that the floor is laid, but you know, it's not always possible and sometimes you have to go in different directions, but it always kind of makes me feel like I'm breaking the rules a little bit, or like the floors aren't going to look as good. So I don't know if is that just me, or does that kind of stuff bother y'all too? So that's all I got done during the day. Juniper was feeling like a little bit poorly that day. She had a little bit of a runny nose and stuff, which I think it was allergies. But this is just later that night after she'd already gone to bed. I'm just doing all the laundry that you saw me put like in and out of the washer and dryer today. I'm just getting that done now while it's kind of quiet and there's nothing else going on in the house. next day now, and I'm just getting some laundry started before I start in on the dining room today. So I'm getting that sorted out first, and then we're going to hop in and get the dining room nice and spring cleaned. Dining room table and chairs always get so dirty and like so many crumbs and like spills on it. So I am so excited to have the opportunity right now to just like get those scrubbed really good, like, you know, table legs, tabletop, bottoms of chairs, backs of chairs, in between these little spokes, everything like that. Just really clean and get these chairs and the table like nice and shiny and clean. Especially Juniper's chair, like, you know, toddlers like spill so much food. I feel like her chair is just like absolutely filthy, like when you look underneath that like seat and stuff like that. And so I cannot wait to have it cleaned and not have to like walk into the dining room and just see all of this stuff all over the table. I try to like wipe it down every night after dinner, but you know, you always miss stuff and you're in a hurry and you just don't get it cleaned as thoroughly as you want to. So that's what I love about spring cleaning, is just getting all these little details like in place. So there are some coolers there in our dining room, and if you want to know why they are there, definitely subscribe to my channel and hit the notifications button, and in the next video you will find out why we have a bunch of coolers in our dining room. So spring cleaning can seem really overwhelming, and that can kind of prevent you from getting started on it. But maybe just like try to do one room a day, or make a list and tackle one spring cleaning task a day, and just make it really manageable so it's not taking up your whole day, especially if you have kids. You know, I just was like, I'm just going to try to do one room a day, get done when I can get done, and then I'll pick up again the next day. straps off of the chair, and I'm just going to throw those into the wash on like a normal wash with just a little bit of laundry detergent, and they will come out perfectly white and look just brand new. So once again, I'm just doing some laundry. I feel like for a household of 3, we have so much laundry, but I try to do like at least 1 load a day just to keep up with it, and then I have to wash our cloth diapers every other day so that they don't get all funky smelling. But I thought y'all might just enjoy this. I find it really motivating watching other people fold laundry, so I hope that you do too. finish up the dining room, I just want to make sure that the floors are really, really clean, and I felt like the microfiber mop did just such a good job in the living room. I am using it again in here. I feel like it really gets all of the crumbs and hairs, whereas sometimes the vacuum cleaner will kind of blow things around a little bit. So I really hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it gives you the motivation to get everything done that you need to get done on your to-do list, or that you were cleaning along with me. This is the first part in my cleaning series. Like I said, I am going to be spring cleaning the kitchen next, and that should come out later this week, hopefully. So definitely make sure you turn on the notifications and stick around to see that. Alright, I'll see you guys next time.